When we think of human resources, we tend to associate with hiring, firing, and disciplinary actions. Today's human resource departments manage the work-life balances of individuals who work in organizations. They do much more than hire and fire. HR department gets involved in many different processes within the organization. Selection process, testing, interviews. They get involved in performance evaluations and many other activities. HR departments get involved in checking backgrounds, doing tests, doing credit checks, and other forms of verification to ensure that the person being hired is a good fit for the job. Competent employees don't remain competent forever. You may hire a very competent employee, but over a period of time, their skills deteriorate and they can become obsolete, and new skills are needed to be learned. That's why organizations spend billions of dollars each year in formal training. The Human Resource Organization identifies training skills and manages employee training. Training covers everything from basic reading skills to advanced courses in executive leadership. Most training is aimed at upgrading and improving an employee's technical skills. The technical training has become increasingly important today for two different reasons: new technology and new structural design in organization. Job change as a result of new technology and improved methods. For example, many auto repair personnel have to undergo extensive training to fix and maintain new model cars because of the computer monitored engines. After the hiring process and the training process, how will your work be evaluated? Performance evaluations are also another huge burden on the human resource management team. Performance evaluations help management make general human resource decisions. It also identifies training and development needs and provides needed feedback to employees. The most popular criteria for evaluating performance are individual task outcomes, behaviors, and traits. If ends count rather than means, then management should evaluate an employee's tasks outcome. For example, salespeople are often evaluated on whether they are meeting sales quotas. But sometimes it's difficult to identify specific outcomes, especially for employees in advisory or support positions. Who should do the evaluations? By tradition, the tasks has always fallen on the manager of the organization or department, on the grounds that managers are held responsible for their employees' performance. But with many of today's organizations using self-managed teams, telecommuting, and other distant factors, supervisors may no longer be the most reliable judge of the employee's performance. It's now quite common for employees to rate themselves as well as having their peers rate them. The Human Resource Department are involved in many other functions that help the smooth running of the organization: writing job descriptions, performing salary range surveys, developing benefit plans, providing performance evaluation due dates, assisting in performance evaluations, assisting managers with disciplinary actions, conflict resolution, to name a few. HR is perceived as the equity or fairness police in most organizations. If the company executives make the policies, the Human Resources Department enforces these policies so that there is fairness to all concerned. Most employees forget that the human resources first responsibility is to their management and then to the employees. If you as an individual are looking for a career in human resources, keep in mind that your personality to job fit must be met. If you are a person that's an extrovert, sociable, and very friendly, the HR job will be a challenge for you because while at work you cannot make friends with employees and staff or even managers. You need to keep your distance so that your role is not compromised. In the day-to-day environment, HR departments are involved in managing diversity and cultural differences, in promoting employee wellness programs, in promoting work-life balance for employees, managing disputes between employees, and becoming the liaison between management and unions. As a guide,